Hey there, and welcome. In our world of tech, it's so easy to get caught up chasing the newest tools, the fastest hardware, the latest and greatest software. But today, we're going to talk about something a little different, a quieter but maybe more powerful journey. This is a story about the human side of all this, about how the real power isn't in the machine, but in the person sitting behind the keyboard. Think about that one person you really look up to in your field, the one who just seems to have all the answers, who can navigate the craziest problems like it's nothing. Well, they weren't born that way. Their journey, just like any great story, started right at the beginning, full of confusion, full of challenges, and a whole lot of learning. This is the story of that exact transformation. And this right here, this is the heart of what we're going to explore. You can have the most expensive, most advanced technology on the planet, but if the person running it is in a state of chaos, guess what? The results are going to be chaotic. The real key to becoming a master isn't the tool, it's how we think and how we approach the problems in front of us. All right, let's jump in. I want you to imagine stepping into this vast, intricate world. Not a universe of stars and galaxies, but one of systems and code and connections. This is the world of an IT administrator. It's this incredibly complex place where everything is connected to everything else, and one tiny change over here can cause huge ripples way over there. Our story starts right here, in the middle of all this beautiful chaos. The fascinating thing is, it's not just one system. It's a whole universe of them, all depending on each other. Kind of like a city, right? You've got your main servers, the delivery controllers, they're like the power grid. Then you have storefront, that's the marketplace where everyone goes. And all of it runs on the network, the roads, protected by firewalls, who are like the city guards. It's this delicate dance, and the admin has to be the conductor for this whole complicated orchestra. So, in a world that's moving at light speed, what's the very first skill our hero needs to learn? It's not some secret command or a complex script. Nope, it's a virtue. It's the superpower of patience. When you're facing this overwhelming complexity, patience is the one thing that lets you slow down, see clearly, and turn a tangled mess into a straight line. If these complex systems could talk, this is exactly what they'd whisper to you. This is a universe that just hates being rushed. Changes need time to spread through the system. Data needs a minute to replicate. Trying to rush it is like trying to fight gravity. The system itself teaches us that real progress happens deliberately, with patience. And this just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the beginner's reaction. It's panic, it's frustration, it's trying to do a million things at once. It's a purely emotional response. But then, you look at the master on the right. A pause. A methodical step-by-step investigation. They understand that some things just take time. That's patience in action. Let me tell you a quick story about this. There was an admin who saw the system slowing down. Panic kicked in, and instead of investigating, he made a huge call, restart everything. The result? A total disaster. The entire system went dark. Hours later, they found the real problem, a tiny little error in a DNS record. It was a 5-minute fix that turned into a catastrophe, all because of impatience. Okay, so once we have patience, what's next? Well, that brings us to our second trial. If patience helps us understand complexity, calmness helps us survive a crisis. When everything is on fire, when the pressure is through the roof, the ability to stay calm isn't just a nice skill to have, it's a lifeline. It's about finding your center when the whole world is spinning out of control. Let's paint a picture. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The phone rings, and it jolts you awake. The voice on the other end is frantic. The main system, the absolute lifeblood of the company, is down, hard down. The digital heart of the business has just stopped beating. And in that one moment, the pressure is just immense. Users can't do their jobs. Your boss is calling, wanting answers you don't have yet. Every single second that ticks by is costing the company money and trust and its reputation. The storm is here. So the real question is, what do you do? See, the calm admin doesn't just react. They respond. They take a deep breath, they ground themselves, then they get to work isolating the problem, looking at the facts, not the fear. They ask the single most powerful question in all of troubleshooting: what changed? And they communicate clearly, without pointing fingers. This doesn't just fix the problem. It builds this deep, lasting trust with everyone. And in doing all that, they become something more than just a tech. They become the anchor. While everyone else is getting thrown around by the waves of panic, the calm admin provides stability. They are the steady point that everyone else can hold on to. They're the quiet confidence in the room that says, don't worry, we're going to get through this. All right, we've come to our final trial. And this one, well, it might sound a little boring at first, but trust me, it's maybe the most heroic skill of them all: documentation. Now, this isn't about filling out paperwork. This is about creating a gift for your future self and for everyone who comes after you. It's about leaving behind a map so the next person doesn't get lost in the dark. It's like these systems are living, breathing things. They grow, and they change over years and years. New layers get added, little fixes are put in place, weird quirks develop. Without a written record, all of that history is just gone. It's almost like the system itself is begging you, please, just write my story down. Because let's be real, our own memories are faulty. Nobody can remember every single setting, every policy, every firewall rule that was changed over the last 3 years. It's impossible. Your documentation, that's your external brain. It's a perfect, searchable memory that holds all the keys to the kingdom. And this is where its real power shines. So imagine the system's down. Instead of just guessing, you pull up a log, like this one. Instantly, you can see what changed, when it changed, and why. Oh, wait a minute, that firewall rule was updated yesterday, and it denied access to the finance group? Bingo! Mystery solved in minutes, not hours, all thanks to a simple record. I heard this amazing story once. A company was dealing with a massive network failure. For hours, nobody could figure it out. They were looking at a 12-hour outage. Can you imagine? Then somebody found it, a document left behind by an admin years ago that detailed every single custom firewall rule. That one document turned a 12-hour crisis into a quick fix. A single act of documentation saved the company. And so, here we are. Our hero has been through the trials of patience, calmness, and documentation. A real transformation has happened. The admin isn't just someone who manages machines anymore. They've become a master of their own mindset. They don't just fix problems. They inspire confidence, and they build things that last. You know, this whole journey is really a ladder. You start in support, just reacting to issues as they pop up. But as you master these mindsets, you start to grow. You become an admin, then an engineer who actually designs the solutions, and eventually a leader who guides the whole team. It's mastering these human skills, not just the technical ones, that lets you climb. So, here's the bottom line. The specific software you're using right now, it's going to be a museum piece in 10 years. The tools will change, the platforms will evolve, but your ability to be patient when things get chaotic, to be calm under pressure, and to build a legacy of knowledge for others, that stuff is timeless. That's what will truly define your career. And that leaves us with one last question. A question for you. Every single day, with every little thing you do, you're building your own legacy. Is it going to be one of panicked reactions and quick fixes, or will it be one of patience, calmness, and knowledge that helps people long after you've moved on? The choice, as always, is yours. So what legacy will you build?
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for watching this video. My name is Naresh. I am the content creator behind this YouTube channel. I have created a community for Citrix learners where I will be posting a lot of details on Citrix products and how to work in Citrix environments. I'm going to mention the link in the video description so you can click on that link and you can become part of the community. All right, see you soon. Bye bye.